The Boston Celtics have taken a commanding 2-0 lead against the Indiana Pacers. Pretty expected, honestly 100% expected. But the Pacers, they've been kind of close. Obviously, Pacers probably should have won game one, but they didn't end up pulling it off. Jaylen Brown hits the big three. They were kind of close in game two, but it was kind of a wire to victory for the Celtics. So what I really wanted to get into is that the Celtics have pretty much been sleepwalking their way to the NBA Finals. They really haven't had to play anybody. And you go over to the other conference, the West, it's a bloodbath. There are so many legitimate teams in the West that were in the West. And Boston got a Miami team without Jimmy Butler, giving them no chance. A Cavs team that didn't have Jared Allen and didn't have Donovan Mitchell for the two biggest crucial games. And now they have an Indiana team that shouldn't be there. They don't have a true superstar on that team. They might not even have a really good number two. So if you're the Celtics at this point, I don't know. They're the favorite by far. If you look at betting apps, if you look at what people think, they're the favorite by far. And I really do think, and I honestly do believe, if they're going to win one, it has to be this year because everything's pointing in the right direction. Got a really easy draw in the East. They've had the best record for pretty much the entire season. I'm pretty sure they clinched the first seed like 2 weeks before the season ends, which really doesn't happen. That's how bad the East has been this year. So this would be the year that they would do it. And they have a really good starting five. They have a lot of talent. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are a really good combo. Porzingis, they're big. You got guys on this team. All of their role players are really good. I don't personally think, though, that they're going to be able to go into a series against Minnesota or Dallas and win it. They're not going to be ready, in my opinion, for that series. And you could say rest is rest, but the intensity is going to go up by 100. They're playing an Indiana team. They're playing kind of scrubs at this point. And I hate to even say that. The best team that they've won up against is Cleveland. And Cleveland is a different team without Jared Allen and Donovan Mitchell, obviously. And Cleveland took a game when they had Donovan Mitchell. So it's tough to say, but at the point where I'm at right now, with just looking at it, I just don't see a way where the Celtics can go into a series against one of those two teams in the West that have already been used, unless they're brittly injured. Like the Mavericks have a lot of injury issues. The Timberwolves really haven't dealt with that many, surprisingly. But I think that's the only way at this point. They're not going to be ready for that level of competition. In the West, they've been doing it every game, every week. The Celtics are going to walk it. They might go down 0-2 in the finals. Don't be shocked if they do. Because right now, they're in a position where, yeah, it's good. They're not having to strain their players out as much. But you're just not going to be ready for that new level of competition. That's what that they're really sleepwalking to the NBA Finals, and that can be dangerous for teams, especially. So, as of right now, I don't know if they can win the title.